Today, we remember a legend in the world of football and beyond. A man whose words often cut through the noise and hit straight at the heart of human experience. Sven-Göran Eriksson, known for his deep understanding of both football and life, once said, "The greatest barrier to success is the fear of failure." This quote resonates far beyond the pitch, speaking to every one of us who has ever faced doubt, fear, or uncertainty. But what can we learn from this? How can we too break through our own barriers? Join me as we explore the profound lessons from the life and wisdom of Sven-Göran Eriksson and discover how his insights can help us navigate our own challenges, both on and off the field. Let's start with Eriksson's most famous quote. "The greatest barrier to success is the fear of failure." What a powerful statement. This isn't just about football, it's about life itself. Eriksson understood that the real game is played in the mind. He often spoke about the importance of confidence and the psychological aspects of performance. In his career, whether managing England's national team or clubs across Europe, he recognized that fear of making a mistake, fear of letting others down, was often the biggest hurdle for his players. But Eriksson didn't just talk about it, he lived it. His approach to coaching was grounded in fostering a positive, supportive environment. He believed in treating his players with respect and understanding, always emphasizing that the big question for me is, are the players happy? Happiness and morale were, to him, as critical as strategy and skill. He knew that a fearful player would never play to their full potential, just as a fearful person never truly lives their fullest life. Eriksson's philosophy wasn't limited to overcoming fear. It extended into building meaningful relationships. He famously said, "I always treated my players like men." This was his approach, honest, straightforward, and deeply respectful. He believed that trust was the cornerstone of any successful team. And he demonstrated this through his interactions, always open to communication, always ready to listen. Reflect on your own life for a moment. Think about the relationships you value most. Aren't they built on trust, respect, and open communication? Eriksson's insights remind us that whether we're managing a team, leading a project, or simply being part of a family or community, the principles remain the same. It's about creating a space where people feel valued, understood, and, most importantly, trusted. Another core aspect of Eriksson's philosophy was his openness to change and learning. He once remarked, "If you want to keep up with the changes, then you have to watch as much football as you can." While he was speaking about football, the lesson applies universally. To grow, we must learn continuously, adapt, and stay curious. Eriksson's career took him across various countries and cultures, and each time he adapted his style, learned new approaches, and embraced the differences. His belief was simple: never stop learning, never stop adapting. He saw every challenge, every new job as an opportunity to grow. As he said, "I like challenges, yes." This wasn't just a statement, it was a way of life. Are we too ready to embrace challenges in our lives? Are we willing to step out of our comfort zones and learn something new? Interestingly, Eriksson also emphasized a life beyond the pitch. He said, "Football is important, football is my life. I love it, but life is more important than football." This perspective is profound. It shows a recognition that while our passions and careers are significant, they're not the sum total of who we are. Eriksson lived a balanced life, one that valued personal relationships, cultural experiences, and most importantly, the human connections that bind us all together. This message is particularly relevant today. In a world where work often consumes our every waking hour, Eriksson's reminder to find balance is more important than ever. It's a call to remember what truly matters and to ensure that we make time for it. As we reflect on the life and wisdom of Sven-Göran Eriksson, one thing becomes clear. His legacy isn't just about football, it's about life. It's about courage in the face of fear, building strong relationships, embracing change, and finding balance. These are lessons that go beyond the game and touch the core of our human experience. What will you take away from his wisdom? How will you apply these lessons to your own life? Remember, the game of life is one we're all playing, and like Eriksson taught his players, we should play it with passion, integrity, and a relentless pursuit of growth. And so, we reach the final whistle of today's reflection. Sven-Göran Eriksson may have left the field, but his wisdom lives on, inspiring us to face our own challenges with the same courage and clarity he showed throughout his career. Let's honor his legacy by applying his lessons in our own lives, by becoming better players in the game of life. Thank you for joining me in this tribute to a true legend. Sven-Göran Eriksson's words and actions continue to guide and inspire us all. Let us carry forward his spirit, his wisdom, and his love for both the game and life itself.